Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about the second part of how I got a work visa, tier 2 visa in the UK. So this video is going to be a little bit unbalanced because I started a video somewhere and I am continuing somewhere, so there's going to be a transition, okay? But if you've not yet subscribed to the channel, please would you subscribe? Thank you. And if you have any specific questions, please do not hesitate to put them down in the comment, because it is kind of difficult to explain everything. Like, I am just going to be polishing the surface, but if you have specific questions, do not hesitate to put them down in the comments. I am going to read them, and then if I found it necessary for a lot of people, I'm going to do a video about it. So in this video I'm mostly going to talk about the tactics I use and the advice I was given to actually found my job, and the route, like my route and my path basically. So yeah, and then after this there's going to be another video where I am going to explain the actual process of the interview. But to get there, you kind of have to understand what I said here in a way. It's going to be a little long, so I hope you're not going to be very bored. So yeah, and also for this makeup look, I'm going to upload it. It was another disaster, but it came out nicely. We thank God. We thank God for this one. Hey, and please let me know if you want me to do videos in French. Donc si vous voulez que je fasse des vidéos en français aussi, s'il vous plaît, n'hésitez pas de les mettre dans les commentaires, parce que parfois je sais pas si je dois parler en français ou en anglais. So sur ce, have a very nice watch. Et s'il y a un truc que je dis qui n'est pas assez clair, n'hésitez pas de l'écrire dans les commentaires. So if there's anything that I say that is not very clear, so please do not hesitate to put it in the comments. I'm going to read all the comments. I'm going to try my best to satisfy everybody, okay? Do not forget to subscribe and share the video. Hello everyone, I'm back. So, like in my previous video, I was just giving like a general view of who Priscille Polla is, and I talked about me being a science student and me being a tier 2 visa type holder, and yeah, I just want to give I just want to give a briefing on how it went for me as a student in the UK. Yeah. I really appreciate the fact that I had close friends that will really help me in getting my goals being done, and I would just give a shout out. There is one called Laulu Babasanya. He's actually a professional photographer. I would put his link down, like if you want pictures, graduation, wedding, like events, everything. He's really good at them. So there was him, there was a Tapiwa. I just love those people, and there were a lot of other people, Carlson, Larry, like I'm just naming them, you wouldn't know them, but those are some of the people that really helped me throughout my education here. Because it is, like I was saying, it's very important to have friends with whom you look in the same direction, because you're going to have challenges, you're going to have you're going to have serious tough challenges, and if you don't have the right hand, like the right support and everything, you can get into depression, you can get into some really scary situations, and at that time your friends are really there to hold you, because they become family, because you're far away from family, you're far away from, I don't know, maybe your closest friends and everything, and only the ones only the relationship and connections you get there becomes family. So that's one of the things that really helped me to have another good experience. And also, I was very open, like very open to everybody. I am a very chatty person. I speak to everybody. I do not really put like a very huge barrier, because like I always say, one never knows tomorrow. So I was very open, and being open kind of helped me to have my work experience. So I had some trouble into uni. It wasn't smooth, trust me, it wasn't very smooth. They will say, yeah, I had some trouble. I'm not going to speak about it, mine. So, but I would say everything happened for a reason, because I got to a certain point where I didn't really know how to continue, because you know, when you're an international student in the UK or even in other countries, especially in the UK, when you finish, you are to leave the territory. Like, there is nothing, like, when they do the interview in Cameroon, they tell you, are you going to leave after you finish your degree? And you say, yes, I'm on the ticket, I will leave. So at a certain point, it becomes frustrating. You don't know what to do. If you don't have the right people by your side, it is really going to be hard. What are you going to do? Is it that if you're going to get married? Is it that you're going to find a job? Is it that you're going to leave? Is it that you're going to create a business? So what I was trying to say, like when I was saying, are you going to get married? Are you going to have a child? Are you going to find a job? Are you going to start a business? This is all these are some ways that people use in staying, like having a stay in the UK. But the thing is, what is it that you want to do? Like when you come, when you travel, we all come like individuals, and we all take different routes. Like it is not alike. Like some come by, and some come by, and some come by. So it is not a shame. Like you can't be ashamed of the route you took. So definitely we maybe depending on where you came from, or from your background, or from the way you came, we definitely have different views or different objective or different targets. So you need to know exactly what you're coming for. What is it that you're aiming? Because you might see 4 years or 3 years as being a lot of years, but trust me, it goes very, very quick. And if there is something that, like, I don't know if you're a Christian, but if there is something you need to hold on, equal prayer. Pray. I say pray. I say hold them so tight. Because to be sincere, my journey was a challenging one, and I thank God for what I went through, because sometimes we take our faults to be something that is going to draw us back. But in my case, what happened to me in uni was, I don't know, I just went on my knees and then I prayed to God, and then I was like, Father, I don't know if I did anything wrong, like seriously forgive me. Guys, I got a year placement, and then it was taking like in a couple of seconds. Like, I don't know if the lecturer was racist, but after that I complained about it and blah blah blah, the year after she was removed. But that cost me a year. But also that year I met amazing people. So what am I saying? That anything that happens for a reason. And if you don't have faith, if you're not strong, you might really fall like very low. You might fall to a point where you won't even be able to stand by yourself, and the people that are around you will be the people that will really help you to stand back on your feet. So what do I mean by that? And what did I do? So basically, I am very sociable, like I said before, and I met all these people that were not looking the same direction. I had to quit because people were telling me things, and I am glad, like, I might not mention the person's name, but you're going to recognize yourself if you're watching this video, that person is a person that started pulling my feet. Like, there is Milan that I came, and I would also like to mention the people you stay with, like your circle is going to kind of define how you're going to behave in one way or the other. Like, some people will be like, oh no, that's not true, but seriously, it does. Your circle influence you, and if you're in a circle where you feel like you're the best man, you need to get out of that circle, because you're not going to evolve at all. You're not going to move forward, because there are some great people out there, and to grow you need people who are bigger than you. So at a certain point I had to quit, not because I felt bigger, but I felt like we're not looking in the same direction. But one of these people held my hand and said, you know what, Priscille, work experience is damn important. Like, you need to get some work experience at every cost. You need to get some work experience, and then from there, yeah, maybe today we don't speak that much again, but that was the biggest gift that person ever gave me. It's to say yes, and then we're very close friends. So he took me to the office and introduced me to the lady, showed me the office, and trust me, in Europe, information costs more than money. Girls, guys, information costs a lot, so try to be informed as much as possible. Like, from the first day you come, like if you're staying in Cameroon and you're trying to come over, you should aim to get like quality information. Don't get jargons, because you're coming, or you're paying money, or maybe your family borrowed, or they took it as an investment. Like, even if your parents are rich and they like I don't know how much it's going to send you in Europe, it is an investment. Your child, and they don't want you to succeed. So take it with open hands and be glad for it. So make the best out of it, because so many people would like to have that position. And yeah, that was the biggest gift he ever gave me. And from then I started seeking for that kind of information. So I was looking for work experience. A year after, I had to take an extra year to have a placement. I had to take an extra module to get a placement, but then I didn't get that placement. Then afterward, I had an extra year, and during the year I was having I had a new tutor. And then another thing, your lecturers are the first people you should go to. Like, I got my placement via my lecturer, and this was because I had been. And then you also need to show them that you are engaged and that you really want this, that you try, you at least show them. And then my personal tutor was a new one, because first of all I had one, Professor Keka. That man, anybody that was in my batch would tell you that man wasn't the best. It wasn't. Then the year after, I was given a new one, and that one was so amazing, and that was the extra year I was given. That was my blessing. Like, seriously, that was my blessing, because that man was so kind. Like, when I was applying for jobs, he checked my CV, he took me, and then was helping me to grow. And then having this one-to-one interview, how do you call it? You know it, like interview training. Yes, he was giving me interview training, and then you see that is key. Like, that is more important than running left and right. I'm not saying that you shouldn't work. You should work, but you should know your priorities. And then at that time, I realized that having a shift was less of a priority than me getting a work placement or work experience, like really work experience in the field I was working in. So I focused on that. I put all my I put my whole being in that so that I could work forward. So when I struggled in getting that, I went back to my tutor. Like, I sent him one email. It was a crazy, like, the email was really crazy. I just poured all my frustration on that email, and then later on I realized what I did, and then I just sent another email, say, oh sir, sorry. I just say, oh sir, I am really sorry. So I just say, oh sir, I am really sorry about the email I sent, because I'm getting frustrated. I'm going for this interview, and then it seems to be good, but later on it doesn't work, and it is frustrating, my brother. It is frustrating. It's not easy. It is frustrating. Some getting one go and some done, but getting an interview already, or getting a couple of interviews, made me realize that although I didn't, I was still having a year to go for. So that was in my second year. I was still having a year to complete my bachelor, but my CV was already held. That gave me hope and made me understand that I have the potential. So I started working towards that, because I was like, okay, if these people are holding back my CV, that means I can actually get it. Like, that means I have the potential for someone to call me somewhere. So yeah, I started working on my CV. I started looking for jobs. I went for my work experience, and I gave my all. Like, I will tell the story of my work experience another time. But it was an amazing. It was with Dr. Angel, and then everything went on so well with him. He taught me so much. Like, my CV was like full. With him, I was able to publish like my first 2 papers, or I figure out 3 papers. I can't even remember. But you see that what happened to me that made me like cry or feel bad about my situation was actually a way to my blessing. Who knows? Maybe if I had passed that year, or if I had gone through and I wasn't blocked because of my work experience or my placement, maybe I wouldn't have gotten the job. Or maybe I wouldn't have understood that I wasn't giving enough of myself, and that I need to really set my priorities. That everything, you can't run after everything. You can't run after having a child, and at the same time you are running after having this, and then at the same time you need to be focused. Like, you have to put your priority on one of them and put your all in that, and then with the remaining energy you try to do this bit and that. Like, it's all I can say. Like, you need to be focused. You need to look for the right information. You need to connect with your lecturers. Go to them, tell them your problem, like they're your personal tutor. Tell them, like, this is my situation, and I would love to have a job. Like, your lecturers have connections in companies, and they are kind of been at the first to even know about work vacancies. So you might be one of those students that have been talking with your lecturer, and then they just say, oh yeah, there is this company, and then I will refer you. And a referral, it's already almost a guarantee, because for someone to refer you somewhere in someone's company, that means they have a lot of trust and confidence in you. But the rest is up to you. That's it. The rest is up to you. They've already take everything for you. They've pushed you, like they've opened the door for you, and all the rest is left to you. So yeah, I was, after my lecturers, I was on Indeed. I will link the website that I was looking for down the comments. And also I was very engaged. Like, I did volunteering. Like, you might not realize how that volunteering is important. Like, my work experience was free. Like, I went on for free because at that time there wasn't a budget set for those coming for work experience. But I just told them, do you know what, I just want the work experience. I said, okay, if I'm not paid, all I just want this work experience. And up to date, I am really glad I did, because that really boosts my CV. So if you have the chance to get a work experience, like, it's a bonus. Like, don't be scared, just keep trying, like, keep it in prayers, and then your time would come. Like, don't give up. Like, it's hard, it's really hard, but you really don't have to give up. Like, my biggest examples were like Milan. Like, afterward I started meeting a lot of people who were internationals, but who got jobs, who got the working visas. So you need to believe that you can make it. Like, if somebody made it, you can make it. It is not impossible. Like, there are thousands of roads. You just need to be open. Like, I was going to networking events. I was attending social meetings. I was just going everywhere, and then I was just trying to sell myself. Like, whenever I was seeing people, I was like, man, hello, my name is Priscille. Luckily, my name is not too difficult. My name is Priscille Polla. If you can't remember, never mind. We're gonna have the business card. My brother taught me that networking, my sister, better do networking, because that's what will save you. So I had, because I am quite open, like, I had that case to do some networking. And then whenever I was going to events, I would go and present myself, and then I would ask for business cards. And when I get the business card, I say what I want. I'm like, okay, I'm a student, I'm graduating in this year, I'm studying this and that, I'm bilingual. You need to sell yourself and cheap. So I was like, I'm bilingual, and then I'm looking for a job. Like, people were telling me, oh, just say you're looking for work experience. At that time I was like, okay, people give you advice, but then you are the one choosing what you say. So I went there, and then it was like, oh, I'm blah 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 blah, and I'm looking for a job. So that's how I was doing every time. And then whenever I was doing that, they were like, oh, you can send me your CV, oh, send me your CV to this address and everything. Because when you send your CV directly to the company, it is different like when you're sending it to a job website. So if there's a company that you're interested in, go directly to the website. You will see job things there, or you could send them a CV or an email to the HR department, and then when there's a vacancy, they are starting with those ones before even going to the main job website. So don't be scared. Like, there is nothing you can lose. The only thing that you get is a no, and no has never killed anybody. No is just like next opportunity. Like, just go, continue, just continue your thing, and don't give up hard. Like, if I tell you the day I got my work permit, it was the day before, like the eve I was leaving the country. That's why I'm saying it is God's blessing, because I was going to continue my master's somewhere else, and then I just received this email. Oh, Priscille, blah 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 blah, your interview went well, you got the job. I said, like, what? And that day my dad and my mom were there, so I was really rejoiced. It was after my graduation. So you can just imagine, like, you need to work on your CV. Like, no matter what people will tell you, you need to work on your CV. You need to get the work experience in your field. You need to be open. You need to meet your lecturers, talk to them. Like, they have great advice. You need to meet people who have gone through the path, who have the work visa time. Because if you're meeting if you're looking for a job, like if you're looking for a job, you can't be meeting someone else that is having a different type of visa. That doesn't work. That's not how things work. You try to get advice from people who went through that part, because that's what I did. I'm just, like I said, I'm just giving my experience, and that's what worked for me. I met this lady who had her work experience. Like as soon as I came, she got her tier 2, and I was just testing her. Anything was like, Milen, Biko, Milen, please, do you know any website like biomedical science? She studied biomedical science. So I was like, Milen, please, which kind of company? She said pharmaceutical. I go, pharmaceutical company. I apply. Which kind again? She says, have you tried what the other company was that? Manufacturing. I will go. Have you tried? And all of these made me have an experience in this. So I knew that for every company I need to change my CV. You can't send the same CV to all the companies. No way. You need to change them. You need to adapt your CV based on the company. And another thing as well was I also learned that you really have to be consistent. Like at a certain point you will really be fed up, but you need to be consistent. At least give you chance, like every week. Like I started looking for a job when I was in my second year, so it took me 2 years. I'm not going to say 2 years really, but I started having interviews in my second year. So that makes you like that, just gives you that boost. Because if you're just waiting at the end to just start applying and everything, you will not really have the experience. Because whatever we say, we need some experience in answering questions and interviews, and that's what I was getting. Like I remember this company called me and they say, oh, what do you do in your mornings, like what is your motivations and everything. I was like, when I wake up in the morning, the first thing I do is I pray. The lady started laughing. She was like, oh, sorry, that's not what I meant. And I was like, oh, okay, like what did you want me to say? Like I don't get it. Like you asked me what to do first thing in the morning, and then she was like, oh yeah, but what the answer I was kind of expecting was like I plan the day, I do these, like management and time management stuff. So I was like, oh, okay. So you see, going to interview actually make me learn about that. I didn't know that was how I was supposed to answer. Oh, this video is going to go down. But yeah, that is what I am trying to say. Like, don't fall back on your pillows thinking that it's just gonna come. You need to work hard. Like, to gain anything, you need to put in some work. So in this video, I was just trying to focus on the fact that you need to meet the right people, put yourself in the right circle. Because I also prayed for the friends I met later on. I prayed for them because the ones I had, yes, we were fine, but like I was like, oh, I'm going to do this work interview, this placement, and they were like, oh, you're just going to waste your time, and then they're not going to pay you. Like, just leave it. People are going to discourage you. Don't fool yourself. So I was like, okay. But at the end of the day, that's just your opinion. At the end of the day, it is your opinion that counts. So I was like, okay, even if they don't pay me, I'm gonna try. Bam. That's how I just when I was like, okay, even if I'm alone, see, I was in a group of 5 people and I was the only person that felt like doing it. And then later on, yeah, it didn't work as it planned. Never mind. But later on, I continued the process and I got one. So after that, then I met these people. So it is really important. Your circle is important. You need people who look in the same direction so that when they are moving forward, it kind of boosts you to do some work. Secondly, you need to look for the right information. Like, what is it that you want? What is it that you're focusing on? If it is work, then start looking for people who had some job. Like if you come to me and you ask me for advice, I'm really open to it. So because I think everybody deserves a chance, and if somebody helped me to do this, why will I not help some other people? So this is even why I decided to do YouTube videos about this. So there is that. You need to be open and always ready to sell yourself. Like go to networking events, go to so whatever events you go to, even birthdays, and you don't know people who sit there. You can be sitting next to a manager or somebody who knows somebody, or because that's how I got my job. I went to an event, sat on a table, met these people, and they were like, "Oh, my daughter, what are you even doing here?" And I was like, "Oh, I came with my brother." And I was like, and you're sitting at this table. Go and sell yourself. Do you know these people? Do you even know with whom you're standing around? And you're just sitting there eating. What are you going to get from eating and drinking? You say no. Go and sell yourself. Go and meet these people. So I went and because to be sincere, at that point I was a bit down. So because I've been applying and I didn't get anything, but they kind of like, you need to do this. We are not at the same level, so put yourself at that level if you want to sit at these tables. So I wanted to start selling myself, and luckily one of those people helped me back. So I am in this video, that's mainly what I wanted to say. You really need to be focused. Don't let your bad experiences influence whatever your path is. So let it not influence it. Be strong. Like, it's going to be tough. Like, this video is even getting very long, but I hope I am saying sense. And pray. Say you are fasted. You need to fast. Pray, put it in front of God. Even good results count. So I'm also going to, in the next video, because I don't want the video to be too long, and this is already a very long one. So in the next video I'm going to explain like the procedure I went through, and actually how I got my job. Like in the third video I'm really going to explain the process, like the how the interview went, where I met these people, and yeah, and what I told them, like, and also the website I went and I saw all these different companies that offer tier 2 visas. Because there was another thing, you can't just be applying to random companies. You need to apply to companies that are going to sponsor you, because an international student, you need to be sponsored to actually have a work visa. So pour terminer cette vidéo, j'espère que bon, c'est que c'est un peu random et tout, parce que déjà j'avais commencé la vidéo ailleurs et puis je viens la terminer ici. J'ai aussi envie de faire des vidéos en français, mais je suis pas très sûre de l'audience, mais je vais quand même essayer. Donc comme je disais, this was another disaster makeup. I don't even know how it came out nicely, but yeah, I succeeded in achieving this, and I uploaded a video. Like I said, please, when it is about my makeup videos, don't be a hater, just laugh. Okay, thank you, and do not hesitate to contact me. Like, write in the comments, like if there is any particular questions you are looking for, do not hesitate to put down in your comments. And if there's any particular thing you want me to talk about on my journey, do not hesitate, just put it in the comments, and then I am going to talk about it, because it is quite broad to just say how I got my job. But if you have specific questions, I am going to answer them in the comments. Okay, so I am here. I'm your sister. I am your I'm your brother, I'm your cousin, I'm your friend. Like, do not hesitate if you need some help. Okay.